Hello viewers, Kardis here again, and this guy's speaking the common tongue that we might be warned. I fought the drow to find Irenicus. Alright. I'm very eager to meet him. Now, worth mentioning, if you have Viconia in here at the end of this little dialogue, they'll force her to take a Geas to follow you, which she does, and she doesn't care, so it doesn't matter at all. Alright, I do not feel that I have to trust you. Alright, you going to tell me what this is about? Okay, and this guy pops in for no reason. How's it going, buddy?
Well, I thank you for coming.
Yes, yes, what do you want? Alright. I have nothing to hide from you. These sages around here, I was going to, yeah, so there's some mages that tell you if they're, based on your answer, they'll say you're lying or not. I left them bloodied and battered. I did not flee. Truth, truth. Alright. Let us continue. A name. Do you know of him? Let's see. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's see. This has put you at ease, huh? We are on the same side in this instance at least. Why wouldn't you believe me to begin with? Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. While drow supplies falter. I killed literally an entire city full of drow and you guys are still having problems. Aye. Wow, wow, wow. Uh-huh. Truth. Yes, he knows much of this. If you think you can trust me, only she would be... Yeah, these guys are trolling you a little bit. I propose we exchange our services. Yeah, fine. Need supplies. Let's see. Holy water and steaks come to mind. Alright. I will begin immediately. Okay, now there are a couple of things that are worth mentioning here. At this point, can you trade? I thought you could trade with someone. Maybe it's this guy? Nope. There's somebody you can trade with just to get some stuff out of your inventory. This is normally when those 3 forest regions on the world map that I showed you earlier, this is normally when you can access them. I never accessed them before. I don't know if I'm gonna bother. Hi, buddy. Come on. Surely one of you has something to trade with me. Surely? Surely? Okay, okay. They've got nothing to trade, apparently. But, yeah, they make Viconia take a Geas to follow you, but, you know, they also, the sages ask you, like, if she's in league with the other drow, and she says no, and they're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, she's actually my lover, and they're like, truth, and he's like, I don't care, take a Geas anyways. A couple of things have changed, though, viewers, so let's go look at that. First off, I think when you try and leave here, we're going to encounter a buddy. Yes, we do. Here's Drizdo Erden. You can have him help you attack Bodhi, because it's supposed to be a hard fight. You know, you go in and fight a bunch of vampires, but really, you go in and fight a bunch of vampires. We've killed demi-liches, dragons, you know, we've demolished everything but vampires. So put your swords up and defend yourselves. That's what we're gonna do. Oh boy, I forgot to give him armor. Oh yeah, you get adamantite dust, which you can do nothing with once you once you come to the surface. All of your drow equipment does that, so that's something. But, yeah. Oh god, his armor class is just so low. Oh no! No way. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Damn it, viewers. Yeah, I forgot to give him some armor, so his armor class was too low and he died. It happens. Let's see, how are we gonna do this here? Probably like that. Yeah, from 6 to -6. That's what I frickin' thought. That's not gonna make him truly invincible for the purposes of this game, but it's gonna make him invincible enough. Oh, also worth mentioning, you can go back to all of these places for whatever reason. I don't really know why you'd want to, but you can. So, there you go. Let's see. Oh, also, if you imported your character from Baldur's Gate 1, he'll remember if you killed him or not, because you can kill him and take his loot or something. Put up your swords and defend yourselves. And this time, I'm not going to die instantly like a crazy, crazy bastard. Alright. Yeah, cast that on yourself, and you just go ahead and sing your bard song. Alright. And from there... Yeah. Alright. Now, worth mentioning, all of this stuff gets taken away from you if you don't use the patch. However, with that said, and this is Aegis Fang. Huh. Oh, okay. Apparently it's a nerfed version. This is actually a warhammer, even though it looks like an axe. So, whatever. It's not very good, so we're not going to bother with that. This can go in here. This is just some studded leather armor. That can also go in there. Let's see. What else did we get? Oh, let's loot the halfling next. He has a mace and some leather armor. Nothing to write home about. Okay. How about this over here? Rings. I always thought it would be interesting if this was actually her sword. It's like the cutter or something. It's really, really good. But, well, not in this game it isn't. Oh well. What can you do sometimes, viewers? This is Tasharon's bow. Another example of a good longbow, basically. But, nah, we don't need that either. Don't need it. What do we have over here? Just a shield and some axes, basically. Oh, mithril field plate armor. It actually has a really good AC for its weight. But I don't believe there's any point in wearing it, because we already have better stuff. Oh well, again. And then last but not least, here's some stuff that's actually good. So let's talk about this. This thing, good chainmail, but I believe if she equips anything except this melodic chainmail here, then she gets screwed over. So, oh well. Frostbrand is just a +3 scimitar, not super good. This, however, is quite nice. +2 armor class bonus, excellent. So, if you've got a dual-wielding character like we do, you can give it to her, and in theory it should give you a +2 armor class bonus. However, you might be noticing in the top right corner, it is not giving her an armor class bonus. I don't know why, viewers. I really can't tell you the answer to that. Oh. Oh, this one always overrides it, I guess. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but we're gonna have her hold that. This has outlived its usefulness. An extra, like, I guess the 3rd level spell actually would be kind of handy. What happened to all of her spells? Huh. Oh, that's annoying, but nothing we can't fix. But anyways, I'll meet you over in Joaquin's Promenade once I've fixed this, I guess. Ooh, actually, viewers, let's come over to the Umar Hills. I forgot we finally have completed this quest. So it seems only reasonable that we come talk to this man. Hey buddy, how you doing? Remember this guy wanted some silver dragon blood and human flesh to make... It was quite a fight, but I prevailed. Sure. It's going to take him a few days to do that, and that's great because we need to do this. Okay. Now, we're going to spam rest until the cows come home. What is happening? What is happening?
Awaken.
Ah, yes.
Awaken and hear me.
Here we go.
I bring visions of warning. This image will speak true. For you are of two sides. You travel in search of yourself. Divided, the whole inside you fills with death, with darkness, while another, Irenicus, kills with your strength. Look at the destruction he has wrought. See the corruption that he brings.
Yeah, he's not fucking around, viewers.
He has stolen your feud for your sake and theirs, yet their lives are not enough. Yours is the potential to be your own worst enemy.
Okay, well, that's fun. Nice and pleasant there. We're gonna keep spamming rest until the cows come home. Try to get this guy. Takes him a couple days, but what can you do? And yeah, we'll fight him when it's like this, just because it can be annoying if you fight him any other way. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and quick save.
Yes?
Gonna go ahead and give him improved haste. Okay. Here. Alright. Draw your attention to the stitching that you did not do. You are not my Tanner contact. He is dead. Alright, not so much speak. More like kill. I like it. Alright, unfortunately for your associates, I am considerably more powerful than you, buddy. So, what a foolish decision. But, well, oh well. For that, though, we get the human flesh armor. Now, this is widely considered to be the best thief armor in the game. The main draw is this right here, 20% magic resistance, plus 4 to saving throws. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It will hurt our armor class a bit, though. But, nah, I still think we're going to be wearing this for probably the remainder of the game. We might switch it occasionally, but for the most part, this is better to have. 40% magic resistance isn't bad. It'll get a little bit better. I think we get a 10% magic resistance item eventually. This is another 10%. I don't think there are any cloaks that can help us with that. I don't think any girdles either, but meh. Not so bad.
What is it?
Not so bad. You know, just because I have to, viewers, I'm gonna go check my fighter stronghold. I'm curious to see if it's opted to advance its own plot yet. Probably not, if I had to guess. But hey, you know, sometimes we get lucky, right? Although at this point, again, it's largely irrelevant. We're already. What level are we? We're level 28, but we'd be pretty close to max level. I think we could be 250,000. There's an 8 million cap, so, you know, we can only get to about level 35 or 40 anyways in a normal game. So, yeah, pretty obnoxious. But let's hop down here. What are the odds, viewers? What are the odds I finally get to complete this after doing this so long ago? Tigo the butler. Hey, buddy.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this place. Normally there are more quests that you can do. Basically, as long as you don't screw the people over, you're fine. Oh, and some people come and tell you that they're debt collectors and that you owe them money. Just have them executed. They're not worth your time. Are these force worth dealing with? Probably not. I don't know. They're like werewolves in one, but there's nothing of value in there. We're going to head over to the docks, and we're going to go pay a visit to our buddy Cromwell. I think this is the point at which you can kill what's his pants, renal blood scalp, without having the game like send a super assassin to kill you. But we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to pop in here and see what all this guy can make. With 5 of those star sapphires, nah. Ixal spear, nah. 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 Oh, here we go. Yeah, white worm scale. I believe this creates some -2 armor class plate mail. Not quite as good as Drow full plate, but yeah, better than a sharp stick in the eye. If Cromwell could ever finish. Sespinar, when Throne of Ball first came out, used to do like 3 or 4 of those animations. Oh, it was the worst. Let's see. No, 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 no. Let's see. Oh, yep. Improve the Golem manual. That thing's actually pretty good. Summons pretty much a magic immune golem that can really go to town. Will we ever use it? Questionable. Actually, he's pretty good for clearing out skull traps because, like I said, he's nearly immune to magic, so that can be pretty nice. And la-di-da. No, 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 no. And an antidote. What is this for? Thieves' Hood Eye. Oh, sure. Upgrade the Thieves' Hood. I've never really used this thing. I've looked at it, but I've been curious if this thing is even worth equipping. I doubt it, but we may as well. I think it lets you cast, is it True Sight a couple times a day? Yeah, something like that. Ugh, so that you're better at backstabbing mages, I think was the logic, since it was hard to backstab mages when they went invisible. But, and, oh, yeah. So here's what I was hoping to build. It's the Cromfair, the hammer, but I believe it's +4. It is so good. So good. Let's see here. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, so let's take a look at some of this stuff. That's excellent. We're going to give that straight to him. Give this straight to her. We're going to give the Clay Golem back to her. Not bad. This can go in here. The Thieves' Hood, what does this do? Immunity to backstab and poison, and you cast True Sight 3 times a day. I'll keep my Thaco, thank you. This goes to her. She doesn't need that armor class anyways. This sets her strength to 25. You instantly kill stone golems, clay golems, ettins, and trolls when you hit people with this. And it really does set your strength to 25, makes your Thaco really nice. But it's not too big a deal, really. At this point, even a Thaco like this could hit everything in the game. Forget something like this. That's just overkill. Yeah, I think that's it. No. Oh, we've got the Blade of the Equalizer. No. Ah, the Gisimbo. Alright. Yeah, this is another good thing. It's a bow that apparently you probably shouldn't even bother with. You should probably just get that crossbow, take crossbow proficiency, go on a crime spree, have a bunch of extra money, and just go straight to Watcher's Keep and buy that crossbow for 20,000 gold or whatever. So that's the strategy you can use. But, let's see. Anything else? No. The Equalizer longsword? Nah. Ooh, the Wave halberd? Nah. Oh, actually, speaking of those guys, I thought they would come gank us up here. Maybe they did and I just teleported? Huh. Aha! Here we go. Uh-huh. You don't mean this silver sword blade, do you? No. Nope. I don't think so, buddy. You don't stand a chance. Give me a break. Hey, come over here for a second. Cast time stop. Later. Oh, come on. That's just embarrassing. Please hit him. Hit him. There you go. Alright. Yeah, time stop's a little weird. Sometimes you have to kind of micromanage it a little bit. Let's see. I actually wanted to try something here. She's got that going for her. Where's Critical Strike? Oh man, that's no joke. Holy cow, look at that. Just chain critical hits, like 9 or 10 attacks per round. That's awesome. Wow, and I'm like having issues targeting this stuff. One of these guys, probably that captain thinking about it, is going to have the silver sword blade. But some of these guys are a bit difficult to actually target, which is weird. Aha, here we go. There's the silver hilts.
Yes.
And well, you know what? I'm just gonna say forget it. I'll forge all of these items and go over them in a second here. So 1 sec. Alright, viewers, here we go. So Dagger of the Star +5. Has an interesting ability actually, but not super good. And this has a very low chance of happening, so barely worth mentioning. Spike +6. This is a +6 spear. This, nah, it's okay. It's okay, but it's not the greatest. Here's a sling. It isn't as good as the one you can get from, I believe Jolov sells this one in the Copper Cornet, the bonus merchant there. But yeah, I don't really see the point of that. Here's the Equalizer. This is kind of interesting. If this wasn't the case, it might actually be pretty good. It's always considered +3. If it was always considered like +5 and could hit everything in the game, then you might be able to make an argument. Because to true neutral, you get nothing, so that would be you get no bonus when you're attacking like a bear. Okay? Versus chaotic neutral and lawful neutral. +1 to hit, +2 to damage. Neutral good, neutral evil, +2 to hit, +4 to damage. And then +3 to hit, +6 to damage. So this could be okay. Interestingly, it doesn't tell you what the base damage of the weapon is. Yeah, so I don't know. It's not that great. Here's the Geese and Shortbow. The thing it's got going for it: 2 piercing damage, 1 to 8 electrical damage, except you can do this. And now you're using like, or you can use like acid arrows. So you can do 1 to 8 electrical damage, 2 piercing damage, and then like 1d6 +1 plus 1d3 acid damage. So this thing can do a ton of damage, but as it turns out, this thing can too. In fact, this thing does more damage, probably. So, yeah. And the other thing about this is its speed factor is a bit higher, so you don't have a guaranteed chance to interrupt people. But, it's there, so just keep that in mind. How many attacks do we get per round? 7 out of 2? Right, I wasn't done. The Wave Halberd, well, it's got a pretty good spell proc, actually, a 15% chance to do an extra 15 damage. It instantly kills fire elementals, Ifriti, and salamanders, so that's actually cool. I kind of like that. I'll be putting it in this guy's inventory. Will I ever equip it and actually use it? That's debatable. This, however, is an interesting two-handed sword. 25% chance that you just instantly die. Basically, it casts Finger of Death on them at 1/4 of the times that it hits. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna throw that in there. We're gonna give it a shot. We'll see if we can actually make it happen. But it's hard to argue with this mostly because it gives you this extra magic resistance is just so good. And it does more damage base. So, yeah, this could be okay, I guess. And if you use it with Greater Whirlwind, that'll, you know, it'll theoretically proc twice. So that's something, but there's a lot of stuff that's immune to instantly dying and throwing a ball, and that's pretty much where we're at. Club of Detonation, I don't know if this was worth it. You have to give up a ring of fire resistance for a club that no one's can really use effectively, but, well, it's here. Yeah, but again, you know, you can set a fireball off on your party, and if you're using NPCs, that could be deadly. Does this guy have spear proficiency yet? He does, but again, this isn't really worth writing home about. We still can't use that to attack What's-His-Pants. This is just a sling we don't care about. Dagger of the Star we don't care about. Staff of the Ram, Staff of the Magi. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's about it, though. And that's all we can do at Cromwell's Forge here. Let's see. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we need to do now that we're on the surface. Oh, yeah, sure there is. We need to go to the Adventurer's Mart to do one other thing. I believe this is the only place that that offers like new inventory after you come out of the Underdark.
Without doubt.
At least to the best of my knowledge, there's no other place that does. It's okay, I guess. I don't think I'm actually gonna end up buying anything. Oh, and it's worth mentioning, to make the Crom Fair, we lost this. We lost the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You do have to give up some belts, and especially if you're playing with NPCs, most of the NPCs have terrible strength scores, so having those Gauntlets of Ogre Power and those girdles and stuff can actually be pretty convenient for you, so just keep that in mind. There are benefits to... Really? Oh my god. Yeah, this is something. I don't know. Pretty annoying, actually, is what it is. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'd like to see what you have available. You have to pay 50 gold every time you look at these wares, just to look at them, not to do anything else. So that's pretty annoying. This is actually a pretty good thing here. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna buy that, actually. This helmet, once per day you can cast Fireball or Prismatic Spray and Sunray. No, you can do one of these each time a day. And Sunray's pretty nice, actually, so we're gonna take that. I think this is a cursed plate. It reduces your charisma, but it has -2 armor class, but we already have a bunch of stuff like that, so who cares? That's just a full plate +1. Crimson Chain. Yep, just chainmail, which doesn't really matter. Here's a +4 two-handed sword, in case you opted not to get the silver sword or the Hallowed Redeemer there. Is there anything else that's really worth mentioning? Oh, here's some darts. I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting, but not super duper there. Composite longbow. This is the same bow that you get out of Furcrag's little secret stash there with the adamantite golem. So that's something. And a bunch of arrows. Aha! But he has level 9 spell scrolls. Here's where things get interesting. Black Blade of Disaster. Yeah, it's a +5 weapon, 2 to 24 damage every time it hits, so that's 2d12 damage, and yeah, You have to make a save versus death or be disintegrated. And it can drain 4 levels. It's actually pretty good. It's not the craziest thing the world has ever known, but I like it. It's something. Freedom Scroll, why not? Power Word Kill. Shape Change can be good. What can you turn into? Mind Flayer. If you become a Mind Flayer, your attack drains intelligence like normal, and you can kill stuff by draining its intelligence. Stuff that's normally, say, invincible. So that's actually pretty cool. So I think we're going to take that too. Spell Strike is also nice. Yeah, we're just going to buy all of these scrolls. Who am I kidding? Wail of the Banshee. Is there anything else? Protection from energy. Okay. Oh, I couldn't hold all of those, could I? Chain Contingency. Pretty nice spell. I'll cover it in a second. Power Word Kill, not so good. Basically, you can kill anything with 60 hit points, but by the time you can cast level 9 spells, like, we were already in the Underdark, so everything had more than 60 HP, so what's the point? Let's see. Spell Strike just removes all magical protections, no matter what. Very convenient, and I just used it on her. Damn it. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, truth be told, because it just doesn't. Energy drain. No. I don't remember what this does for you, but we're gonna write it anyways. Why not? Write that. This scroll here, we actually want to keep on this guy. At some point, I'm gonna put this helmet back on this guy, and you can use Simulacrum to cast Time Stop, and then you can have your image go to work. So maybe I'm not gonna leave it there where I might screw up, but it's worth mentioning. Wail of the Banshee, our girl already has down there. And then this is protection from energy. It just gives you 75% resistances to most forms of damage. Alright. And was there... Yeah, show me your special wares. I'll pay your piddly fine. The rest of this stuff, not worth writing home about, as I said before. Anything I feel like selling? Not really. I'm gonna clean out my inventory. I've got just a bunch of garbage, basically, that needs to be removed. These can both be upgraded, but they're still not very good. So, I'm not even gonna bother. This thing, again, it's a paladin bastard sword, but who cares? We don't need it. Serpent Shaft, I'm gonna hold on to, just to show you. Oh, hey, there are those paladin bracers. Not that I really care. Man, look at all this stuff we can't sell. Ring of Protection +1, Frost Reaver. Yeah, I'm gonna go through here and just clean up a little bit, viewers. I'll meet you back probably in another part. So this will be Kardis signing off for about 10 minutes, probably.